Hey you guys, welcome back to Unicorn Funland. I go by the name of MikaelaAndromeda. I'm an interpreter of energies, and if these messages resonate with you, you can like, share, and subscribe to this channel. If you need to book a personal reading, you can email me at highpriestessmikaela@gmail.com. Just be aware that I go strictly by the energy, so send me your inquiries to see if we're an energetic match for you to get a reading with me. You can follow me on Instagram. My handle is Pinkie Pie Sugar Pop. You can find all this information right down below in the description box. Feel free to come through Friday and Saturday night at 8 p.m. Central Time in the U.S. here on Unicorn Funland for $5 readings if you want a quick reading on the fly. Welcome to Pick a Cards. I'm so excited about doing this, you guys. This way of reading cards, it resonates with my gifts the most because, as most of you guys know, I'm an energy reader. It's more about reading the energy than it is about like just the cards and doing certain layouts for the cards or anything like that. Okay, so let's see what is going on. Most of you guys know how pick a cards work. Just pick a stack, concentrate, do a meditation, and make sure you choose whatever stack you are closest to, whatever your energy is calling you to. And I will see you on the other side. All right, you guys, welcome to your reading. Let's get into the energy. So this is looking like part of this mandala on these cards, on the Sacred Traveler cards. So just be aware of that synchronicity. Some of you might be experiencing mandalas. Some of you might be seeing them in your mind's eye. Some of you might start having mandala synchronicities or even sacred geometry synchronicities. So pay close attention to that during this period, whenever it is that you're watching this, because you guys should know, if you're new here, you're in a timeless bubble of creation right now. So just make the most of it. And also, wherever and whenever you are, this should resonate with you. So it's not necessarily week by week. I am going to be putting these out every week, but it's not necessarily by the week or the specific day that you're seeing it. It has to do with the moment that you're in. Okay, so let's see what's going on for you guys. So the Sacred Traveler says there's a great adventure. Great. So take a risk, venture forward. So it's feeling like some of you, I'm feeling like very hesitant energy from some of you guys. Like you want to make this move, you want to move forward, you want to I'm hearing grasp your life by the horns, but some of you are just feeling a little bit hesitant about it. For some of you, this is a work situation, but for the majority of you, I'm feeling like this is like social, like you're wanting to take some kind of social risk or go on some kind of adventure, maybe go out to meet new people or take a risk and go on vacation to a place that you've never been before. Some of you, I'm seeing like somebody backpacking and wanting to try that experience, like going, I'm seeing like backpacking through Europe. Somebody's wanting to like go on a really big adventure, but I'm feeling a lot of hesitant energy. You're being pushed to do this. Just go ahead and do it. Take the risk. Venture forward. What's the worst that can happen? The worst that can happen is, let's not even think about the worst that can happen, but let's try to take ourselves in a positive direction. What's the best that could happen? You want to keep yourself in a positive mindset when you're thinking about whatever adventure this is that you want to start on, because the moment you start thinking about the negatives and what could go wrong, the whole Murphy's Law, what can go wrong will go wrong. The moment you start thinking about that, that's when that energy signature is sent out to the universe and it comes back to you, and you just don't have a good experience. So as soon as you find yourself thinking those thoughts, do your best to switch it up. It's looking like this adventure is taking you somewhere, not just because some of you are actually traveling, but it's looking like it's taking you to the next step of your life. So it's feeling like this is going to start this week. Some of you are going to be making this decision here soon. Some of you have already made this decision, and some of you are going to be presented with the idea or the opportunity to take this adventure. I keep seeing, I'm seeing socioeconomic. So somebody is being asked to venture outside of their comfort zone. I'm seeing like somebody who maybe you were raised in poverty or raised like very like middle class and just really basic life, and you're being invited to like some kind of posh party, like a cocktail party, or you're being asked, you're from Columbus, Ohio, and you're being asked to go to LA. Like, it's feeling like some of you are being called to step out of your comfort zone. Do it. Absolutely do it. Here soon, or within this realm of time, whenever it is that you're seeing it. It's looking like this offer is coming up for you, and you're being called to take it. Let's see what the Tarot Illuminati has to say. Oh man, Nine of Wands. Okay, so you're really determined to do this. You're really determined to make some kind of change in your life. And it's feeling like here recently, that's just been coming up more and more. Like I'm seeing a lot of you getting synchronicities like, oh my gosh, again, like I am ready to do this. I just don't know how to do it. Like I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready. Like I'm hearing, I'm ready for love. I'm ready to make this change. I'm ready to take this new job. I'm ready to move out of my mom's house. Like, when is this going to happen? A lot of you are asking these questions, specifically asking, when is this going to happen? I've been working. I've saved up my money. I've saved up all of my points, whatever that means to whoever it resonates with. But you're at your wits end. For some of you, are at your wits end, and you're ready to just get started on this adventure. You're being encouraged to just stay determined and to just keep that fire alive, because you're really, really close to getting that thing done. Right? Queen of Pentacles. Look at that, you guys. So all of this determination is clearly paying off. I'm hearing like nurture your environment. Some of you need to be giving thanks. I'm seeing giving thanks and having a lot of gratitude for where you are right now. I know you want to take the next step. I know you're like, when the hell is this gonna happen? But one thing you're being encouraged to do is to give thanks for where you are right now. Even if you're about to move out of your apartment, maybe start packing things up. Even though you don't quite have the answer, even though that apartment complex or that realtor didn't call you back yet, even if you haven't gotten um, a concrete answer yet, you might want to start like packing up like little things, like pack up your books and pack up the shoes that you don't wear, and just give thanks for your home, and give thanks for your home as you're leaving it. Because even though it's a little shitty one bedroom or a little studio apartment that has leaky faucets, and maybe it has like a mouse problem or something like that, if that's the case, just give thanks that you are now excuse me, just give thanks that you are now leaving that situation. And that's the action that you can take in order to let the universe know that you're ready for it, and that you're ready to move on, and that you're ready to go on to greener pastures and brighter days. Okay, and the same thing goes for what if you're dealing with the lover. It's not really feeling like this is dealing with the lover. This is feeling more environment, and more also having to do with work and career as well. So, same thing for your job. Give thanks for your job. Start taking things out of your cubicle. Start making a plan. Start making your new schedule. Like, whatever work it is that you do, like, prepare for that. Start preparing right now. That's one way the law of attraction works, is when we act as if, when you pretend that it's already there, and pretending that it's already there, that's not really pretending. That's just manifesting. That's sending out the specific frequency so that it comes right back to you. That's all it is. You do the thing and it comes back to you. You take the action and it comes back to you, especially if it is the thing that you're supposed to be doing and if it's what's the correct next step for your life. Okay? Justice served, you guys. This breakthrough is happening. And for some of you, I'm hearing like you cannot fight this. Those of you who are being timid about taking this new adventure, you really can't fight it anymore, you guys. Okay? You really can't. This is destined to happen. And justice is being served. And for those of you, like I'm hearing like for some of you are dealing with some kind of court case and waiting for justice to be served. I'm also hearing like somebody who's very timid about justice being served. You know, maybe you got involved with the wrong person, or you were just caught up in the wrong group of people, and you got into a lot of trouble, is what I'm hearing. Somebody got into a lot of trouble. Somebody got into trouble with the law. So it's looking like justice is going to be served. Like if some, I'm feeling like somebody like got hurt or something. Like this is looking like it's some kind of domestic abuse situation, and it's like, well, I don't want to say anything because I don't want them to go to jail. I don't want them to think I'm a snitch, you know, and stuff like that. You guys, there, think what you want. I mean, I'm on the fence about snitching when it is like detrimental and you are the one being hurt and you know who hurt you. Of course you're going to want to tell. Of course you're going to want to go and tell somebody. Now, if you're just sitting there looking out your window and like clearly not minding your business, of course I think that that is not grounds to be snitching. Like, mind your business. But anyway, not to get too deep into snitching, but it's looking like you need to be okay with this being served. This is your next step. For some of you, this is your next step. Your next step is the justice being served and this breakthrough happening. For some of you, the world is going to start breaking open for you a little bit more. This is very little by little. Like I'm seeing little sparks of like breakthroughs. Like you know, you get a phone call with some good news and that's a breakthrough. And then once you go to that interview or that meeting, then they accept you and that's even bigger great news. Then you like, you know, you go and visit the place where you're supposed to be working and you find out that one of your old friends who you really wanted to connect with works there. Like these little breakthroughs that's going to start happening. It's like fireworks, like literally like fireworks, like um like 4th of July fireworks. You know how the show starts off with a little like they start off really small and then at the end there's that big finale. You know, it's looking like this is starting to grow like that. It's starting off real small. You know, you're ready for your adventure. Even if you keep telling yourself you're not ready, you're ready for your adventure. You're just waiting for a couple things to be tied up. You're giving thanks. You're giving thanks for your environment. You're manifesting this into reality, and then it starts to boom. Okay. Let's see what Master Osho has to say. Oh, so many possibilities. So it's landing here right above the Nine of Wands, and the energy that I'm getting from that is that yes, you are almost done. So start thinking about the other possibilities. Start thinking about the next steps that you can take. There, I believe that all of us are creating our stories to some extent. I mean, I do believe that some of us have like a specific plan, like a specific soul plan for what we need to do on the planet. But the majority of us are writing our stories. Even those who have specific plans, you're still writing your story. You're still writing bits and pieces of it by the choices that you make every single day. So you're being encouraged while you're waiting and while you're, you know, staying determined and staying strong. Like something that will help you stay strong is to think about the possibilities, think about the new horizons. Some of you really need to daydream, not just like Oh, just think about it and visualize about it. Like some of you need to go into a trance. Some of you need to be like dream journaling hardcore. Some of you, instead of like hanging out and watching TV, some of you probably need to be sitting and staring off into space and imagining your future as you want it to be, and imagining all of these different possibilities and opportunities popping up for you. And that's again, that's another way that you can manifest this next step, the way you can manifest this breakthrough that's bound to happen for you. What is your advice? Your advice is peace. Archangel Chamuel. Peace comes from remembering that only love is real. So, in the midst of all this waiting, and in the midst of you manifesting, in the midst of you being eager to start this new adventure, this is where you want to stay. You want to stay in a place of peace because that's where love resides. And where love resides, that's where manifestation happens. You know, there are so many different frequencies of love. There's high frequencies of love, there's low frequencies of love. But you want to stay in the highest frequency of love possible in order for your breakthrough to happen, in order for your environment to turn out the way that you want it to, in order to give more gratitude, in order to manifest what you desire, in order to stay strong even in the face. I'm hearing in the face of danger, to stay strong in the face of adversity, to stay strong in this place of exhaustion and waiting. Remember that only love is real. Remember to stay in the frequency of love, especially once you actually start on this new adventure, because it's feeling like this is coming up like really, really soon for you. Not to be all woo woo about it. You know, soon can mean anything. Soon can mean tomorrow. Soon can mean 5 years from now. But you, of course, you want it to be sooner. You want it to be as soon as possible. So just keep doing your manifestation. Stay in the place of peace. Stay in your heart center, is what I'm hearing. And some of you really need this encouragement to stay in your heart center. That's where your whole being resides. That's the center of your whole being. That's the center of your soul. Well, your heart beats because there is a spirit inside of you, because there is that little spark of your higher self is inside of you. So stay in your heart, and that's how you can stay in peace, and that's how you can manifest these breakthroughs, these breakthroughs that are bound to happen, you guys. And you're ready for it. You're ready for the breakthrough. You're ready for the next step. Stay in your heart center. Okay, you guys, that's all I have for you right now. If these messages resonate with you, go ahead and like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Give me a big thumbs up. Thank you so much for everybody who has supported me and continue to send their love and support thus far. I love you guys so much. Thank you for being here, and I hope this message does resonate with you. Also, if you want to book a personal reading with me, highpriestessmikaela@gmail.com. You can also follow me on Instagram. This information is right down below in the description box. Come through Friday and Saturday night at 8 p.m. Central Time in the U.S. for $5 readings. Get yourself a quick reading on the fly. Other than that, you guys, I hope you enjoy your moment. Have a beautiful moment, and I'll see you soon. Bye. Hey, you guys, welcome to your energetic reading for this moment. Just to be aware that you are in a timeless bubble of creation right now. So this may resonate for this week, last week, next week. It may resonate for any point in your experience here on planet Earth. Let's get into your energy. Let's see what's going on with the crown energy. All you gods and goddesses out there, all you royalty kings and queens. Voyage of the Heart. Oh my goodness. This is a card that rarely comes out. I've rarely gotten this card. I got this deck a couple months ago, but this card has rarely been coming out. But let's see. Love flows through you and to you. Oh boy. It's feeling a little mushy. It's feeling a little fluffy, you guys. Okay. This is literally what's happening right now. Love is coming to you in so many different forms. Let's get the romantic stuff out of the way. Yes, some of you are going to be dealing with romantic situations here soon. I'm hearing big chunk of you are already in romantic situations. And it's looking like either you have just started this romantic situation or you're looking to strengthen this romantic situation. That's what the voyage is all about. Some of you are wondering how you can send more love to your lovers, or how you can impress a lover, which is really cool. But it's looking like the love that's flowing through you, it's looking like it's very simple. It's not like anything that you have to try very hard at. Like it's feeling like a very natural romantic love, a natural romantic intimacy is what I'm seeing right now. For others of you, this is like platonic love. For some of you, it's like familial love. For some of you, it's creative love. I'm feeling that very heavy. I'm feeling creative love very heavy for a little chunk of you. So that is just that's like using your intuition and just allowing your art to come to you. Like there's not much that you have to do, and it's feeling like in any situation that you're in, whatever situation you're in, it's feeling like there's not much that you have to do in order for it to happen, in order to get it off the ground, in order to get the response that you want. And it's looking like the response that you want is what is trying to come to you. It's what is willing to flow through you if you allow it to, if you allow your intuition to flow, if you allow him or her or them in, if you allow these people to come to you, if you allow yourself to be open to love, that's how love can flow to you. um, I'm specifically being drawn to this voyage. Okay, like like I'm seeing like I'm taking a trip on a rocket ship. There's I'm going on a trip far away. I am leaving today. That's I forget who sings that song, but it's Rocket Ship. But it's almost like you are traveling on a rocket ship towards love. You're traveling in a heart ship is what I'm hearing. Like, are these little hearts here? Okay, they're not hearts. They're leaves that are shaped like hearts. Oh, but some of them are hearts. There are hearts there. Okay. So some of you are on this heart ship. I'm hearing like a magical heart ship. Like I'm on my magical unicorn love ship, because it's looking like some of you are starting to discover new things. Here, let me see if I can get that clear again. It's looking like some of you are discovering new things about yourself, and that's what's helping you to open up to a lover, or open up to a new situation. This is a big learning lesson that you're going through right now, and it's not feeling like it's very heavy, you guys. It's feeling pretty light. It's feeling like I'm ready to do this. I'm ready to take the next step. You know what? Let's try this. You know what? I am gonna buy some makeup. You know what? I am gonna buy some new cologne. You know what? She was looking at hats. I'm gonna buy this hat and see if I like it. Like he said that he likes me in the color blue. You know what? I'm gonna try the color blue and see if I like it. Not just because another person likes it, or because it was suggested to you, or because you've seen a million advertisements about it. You are trying this stuff for yourself. This is a new you. Okay, this is a brand new voyage of your life. This is a brand new journey of your life. And this starts with self-love. Definitely starts with self-love. Even if you are already in a romantic relationship or a romantic situation, there's always going to be the factor of self-love that needs to be involved wherever love is concerned. Okay, so self-love first, and then love for that lover, love for that job, love for your family. I'm feeling it just so heavily. Like, yeah, I'm doing me. I'm doing me, and I'm gonna try new stuff because I want to reinvent myself. I want to go on a trip in a rocket ship to reinvent myself. I'm going to blast off to another planet and I'm going to come back swagger on 1,000,000,000,000,000 is what I'm hearing, you guys. Okay, let's see what the Tarot Illuminati has to say. There are people out here who want to help you. Some of you have already gotten this offer of help. Some of you have seen the help. I'm seeing Instagram specifically for you. Some of you in the voyage or on the path of trying to reinvent yourself, trying to reinvent your heart, or trying to reinvent your love for yourself. Some of you, I'm hearing somebody keeps seeing one ad that just keeps coming up. It keeps coming up, and every time it comes up, you're like, you know what, I should try that. I should try that. I should try that. That's the help. That's the bright light in the background that is saying, you know what? I got what you need. We have what you need in here. Come in at your own discretion. You know, we're safe and we're warm. We're helpful. You will be safe, warm, and helped here. Okay. Some of you, I'm feeling some of you are being very proud about receiving help. Even though you are being offered it. Like I'm hearing somebody's family is offering help. And yes, we understand that you're independent and it's feeling like your family members, some of your family members have said this before, like, look, we know you're independent, but we really want to help. Like we can help. We're willing to help. You are working really hard on this thing. You're working hard on yourself. Let us give this to you. Let us help you out with a little bit of money. Okay, don't lock yourself out of your blessings. Okay, and don't feel locked out locked out from the world just because you're so proud. Okay, take a chance and go ahead and get some help. It's not like anybody's gonna coddle you. It doesn't feel like you want to be coddled. It feels like you want to do this on your own. And I'm picking up on this intimate love relationship for quite a few of you. Somebody has kind of given up on love, like in a way. I'm hearing that there's somebody who's like, you know what, I don't need no man, I don't need no girl, like I'm gonna do me. But then these opportunities start coming up where you are meeting these amazing people, but you're like, nah, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not even gonna get involved with that. These are people who are good for you. And even if you do just go on one date with somebody, that's okay. You need to be getting back out there. And you don't need to be codependent on anybody. Maybe you've been in the past, or maybe somebody's been codependent on you in the past. But this is the new you. This is the new you that allows love to flow. This is the new you that knows itself. You know yourself. So you know not to get caught up in a codependent situation. So get whatever help, receive the people who are coming into your life, receive the assistance that is there and brightly available to you. Okay, what else? Oh my gosh, guys. This is a wish fulfilled. Okay. I'm hearing you're ready. You're ready for this. You are ready for this next step. You've done the work. You've done the emotional work. Some of you have done the physical work. I'm seeing work and career coming up really strongly right now. Some of you have done this, I'm hearing this gracious physical work, this necessary, like destined physical work. And now you are getting what you deserve. You're getting what is owed to you. Okay. And it's looking like this energy is going to start unfolding here really soon. For some of you, these wishes are coming cup by cup. These wishes being fulfilled, they're coming cup by cup. And for some of you, you're getting chunks of cups. Wow, that's a very specific message. Two different specific messages for two completely different groups of people. Okay, but you're getting what you want. You're getting what you deserve. You've been asking for it. You've been manifesting about it. You've been like, I'm hearing somebody's been like down on their knees praying, please let me get drafted for this basketball team. Please let this studio call me back. Please let this $10,000 piece of art sell. Like you've been wishing for it. You've been in your heart about it. You've been taking this heart trip about it. You've been letting the love flow through you. Some of you have taken this help, even though you didn't really want to, or you didn't feel like you were worthy enough to, but you've taken the help. So if you've taken the help, then these wishes are coming to fruition. If you are wondering about taking the help, go ahead and do it, because that's what's going to get you what you want. Okay, let's see what else is going on here. To not take this help is to put yourself in a trap. Okay, and I'm also hearing some of you might feel caged in by something that somebody says. So if you're looking at lots of different opportunities, if you're getting lots of different offers, I'm hearing like you need to weigh those offers so that you don't get trapped. Um, uh, and this is not like a caged trap. This is, you always have a way out. So if something seems a little bit sketchy, just decline, kindly decline. No, thank you. I don't think I'm going to do this one. No, thank you. I don't think I want to be a part of that, And they'll understand. And even if they don't understand, it doesn't matter, because you're standing up for yourself. You're staying true to yourself. And you're getting what you want, need, and deserve by standing up for yourself and by not being blind to the facts. Some of you, when you take this help and you get what you ask for, I'm hearing like there might be some deal breakers. Okay, so for those of you in love situations, you might come across some deal breakers with a lover. Again, uh, you can tell them that it's a deal breaker. You can open up your mouth and tell them that it's a deal breaker, and don't feel guilty about it. Don't feel guilty about having standards. Like, even if it, like for the job, if you're looking for a new job, if this is like a work situation for you, and you're the person who's going to be your boss is telling you that you're only going to be paid blase per hour, you can tell them that's a deal breaker. Like, I actually feel like I deserve so and so per hour. Okay, if they decide that you're not the keeper, that is on them. But some people, for some of you, whoever this boss is that you're dealing with, they're going to respect that. Okay, so that's an easy way out, by saying, empowering yourself. 8, by saying what you need to say, by sticking to your standards. That's going to empower you, and that's going to actually get you what you want. For some of you, it's a general reading. Master Osho, another 8, 8 of fire, traveling. Okay, so landing right above the 5 of Pentacles. Some of you are literally going to be traveling. I'm hearing some of you traveling for work specifically. For some of you, after you start to receive this help, or once you finally buck up and get over yourself and say, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and get this help. I'm cool with it. Then that's when momentum is going to start to gain. That's when the clouds are going to start parting. That's when the dust is going to finally settle. And I'm hearing this moment of passionate empowerment is going to happen after you receive this help, after you just allow it to happen. Things are going to start moving faster in general, whether it's a love situation, a work situation, a social situation. Here soon, whatever part of your life that you're mainly focusing on, things are going to start happening a little bit faster. Especially, I'm keep getting drawn to this, especially if you stand up for yourself. When you empower your mind and say what needs to be said, then you empower your spirit, and your spirit flows where it needs to flow. Your spirit sends the energetic signature where it needs to be sent, and therefore it comes back to you and moves you in the right direction, puts you in the right place at the right time in order to meet Jay-Z and Beyonce, you know, like whoever it is or whatever it is. That perfect circumstance only comes when you do this. Speak up for yourself, stand up for yourself, stick to your standards, and empower yourself passionately. I'm hearing some of you are empowering yourself passionately in an intentional way. Like I'm seeing like crying tears of joy. I'm seeing somebody praying like really, really hard. Somebody's doing like scripting, like writing down their intentions and manifestations. That's gonna help the momentum to gain for you as well. Okay. Angel messages, breathe. Breathe, you guys. Take a deep breath. Archangel Raphael, take several deep breaths and exhale slowly to awaken your energy and to release old patterns. Okay. So for some of you, this is the old pattern. You feeling trapped, or you feeling like, oh, you know what? Okay, yeah, I'll do it. I'll do it. Yeah. And then feeling guilty later. Doing some breathing. I always mention that I think it's Wim Hof, the Wim Hof breathing technique. You might want to look that up, doing something like that, or doing some intentional breathing, doing some kind of breathing meditation. There's lots of them out there. You can make up your own breathing meditation. Doing that is going to help you to empower yourself. It's going to help you to stick up for yourself even more. And I'm hearing, again, I'm seeing this love situation where you're on a date with this person who is just like, no, thank you. And you're like, well, I don't want to be mean. Well, it's not being mean to have standards. Having standards is not being mean. And don't let anybody bully you into going on a second date with them. Pleasantly decline, but breathe. Take several deep breaths and let that old energy go. And so I'm hearing like some of you who, like, before you go on the date, before you go to the interview, before you go to the meeting, before you go and hang out with your family, you need to be doing these breathing exercises so that you don't feel like you're cornered, so that you don't feel stuck. That's going to give you a boost of confidence, okay? A boost of confidence to get this wish fulfilled, this wish in the center of your reading. Okay, doing your breathing, being very intentional about your breathing is going to get you what you want. And it's going to give you that boost of confidence so that you can continue your heart voyage, so that love can continue to flow through you and to you. Very nice. That's what I have for you guys today. I hope these messages resonate with you. If they do, go ahead and like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And thank you so much for all the support and love you guys have given me. Please continue to like, share, and subscribe. If these messages do resonate with you, you guys can follow me on Instagram. The handle's Pinkie Pie Sugar Pop. highpriestessmikaela@gmail.com in order to book a reading with me. I go strictly by the energy, so let me know what your inquiries are to see if we're an energetic match for each other. I love you guys so much. Please feel free to come through to $5 readings every Friday and Saturday night at 8 p.m. Central Time in the U.S. to get a $5 reading on the fly. But other than that, I hope you guys enjoy your moment. Have a beautiful moment. Stay in love. Stay in your center. Get yourself that boost of confidence. Have a beautiful moment, and I'll see you guys around. Bye. All right, you guys. Hey, scarab energy, for all of you who were drawn to the scarab. Let's get into your energy. Let's see what the sacred traveler has to say. Embracing enthusiasm. Shout to the heavens with happiness. Oh, wow, you guys. Okay. First and foremost, I have to mention these butterflies on here, okay? I'm hearing like it's about time. Like this is your due. It's about time that I was happy. And this isn't like very synchronistic, what I'm feeling right now. This is more like you taking control of where you are. You embracing enthusiasm, you finding something to be happy about. That's a transformation. The butterflies always stand for transformation. You intentionally saying, you know what, I'm happy. You intentionally giving gratitude. I'm hearing somebody intentionally like chewing your food, okay? But shout to the heavens with happiness. There's no reason to be so down anymore, you guys. I know it's been tough. I'm feeling like a lot of you guys out there have been dealing with some really tough energy, like I just don't know what to do anymore. I just don't even know if there's any point in working this job anymore. Like some of you have been feeling very down. Okay? So when you're down in the dumps, when you've reached rock bottom, that's when you want to start embracing enthusiasm because there's nowhere else to go but up. I'm hearing that Rent song that Idina Menzel did, The Only Way Out Is Up. Okay, she was talking about jumping over the moon, you know. But the only way out of your dumps is to go up. The only way out of negativity is to start embracing positivity, embracing enthusiasm, even if you literally need to go and shout to the heavens with happiness. I'm seeing that Leonardo DiCaprio Titanic, you know, I'm king of the world. If you need to go and do something crazy and silly like that, do it. It's going to make you feel better. You have to be intentional. There's not a little, okay, I believe in fairies, so maybe it might happen. It's very rare. It's very rare that fairies come and grant your wishes. But for those of you who are not encountering fairies granting your wishes, you have to grant that wish yourself. You have to make yourself happy. There's not always going to be somebody who comes along and makes you happy. Because it's feeling like some of you are going to get to a point where you are so down in the dumps that you start calling people and nobody's there to answer. It's because you need to start. You need to do this. You need to be in the mindset of embracing your own joy and making yourself happy. Okay? Let's see what the Tarot Illuminati has to say for you guys. First and foremost, get over it. This is tough love, you guys. If you are hurt or offended by tough love, just go ahead and turn this off. I'm not going to be offended, okay? But you need this tough love right now. Get over it. For some of you, get over the heartbreak and the heartache. For others of you, stop isolating yourself. For some of you, don't even think about isolating yourself. This is not the time. This is not the time to be giving up. It's not the time to be giving into negativity. You have work to do. I'm hearing there's so much creative energy in you, and it's almost like you're squandering it by sitting around in your sweatpants and eating cookies all day. Okay? Use that pain to create. Use that pain to embrace your enthusiasm. We work in cycles. That's all existence is. If you look at anything in nature, it occurs in a cycle. Most things in nature occur in circles. You know, look at the rings of a tree. Circles. Look at the shape of our planet. It's a sphere, a circle. To our solar system, to the moon orbiting around us, to our solar system orbiting around the central sun of our galaxy. Look that up. That's actually a thing. Everything occurs in cycles. So this down in the dumps stuff, it's leading you somewhere. It's leading you up. And yep, it'll lead you down again, and then it'll lead you up again. It's a cycle. Welcome to life. Welcome to life, okay? Come on, get on up. Get on up, throw the ice cream cartons away. There's some there. It's feeling like there's a lot of you out there who have been beating yourself up. Let's stop it. I don't even want to talk about it anymore. Okay, let's stop beating yourself up and start embracing this. So I mentioned something about using this pain for your creativity. Once you start writing, some of you. Once you start writing, once you start pulling out your journal and writing, once you pull out your guitar and start playing the guitar again, Once you pull out your sketch pad and start paint or start doodling, or pull out a fresh canvas and start painting, pull out some fresh fabric and start creating your clothes. Like, once you actually get in there and do that, then you'll see that your pain was for a reason. You can use all of that energy. It's just energy. Pain is energy. Joy is energy. Sure, it feels better to be in joy, but embrace your pain as well, because there's a lot of creativity to come out of pain. I always think about like Lana Del Rey. Some of her songs seem really sad, but have you noticed, those of you who know who Lana Del Rey is or listen to her, have you noticed that her songs are off the chain? Like, her shit is on point because of all of that pain that she's put into her songs. Yeah, she has happy songs too, but that's just one example. There's plenty of people out there. Think about Beyonce. I'm thinking about that old song, Me, Myself, and I. Is all I got in the end. That's what I found out. Like, and that was a hit. Well, I mean, she's just the queen, so the majority of her songs are going to be hits. But like, she was dealing with a lot of pain when she wrote that song. Okay, so take this, get up out of your bed, and do something with it. What else does the Tarot Illuminati have to say? Look at this. This is how you build your legacy. This is basically what I said. This is how you get to express your creativity, by understanding your pain, not wallowing in it, but sitting in it and recognizing it. Sitting in your pain and recognizing your pain is going to lead you to the height of your creativity, the height of your passion, helping you to build a legacy out of all of that negativity that you've dealt with. And that's a part of embracing this enthusiasm. You creating, I'm hearing you being the master of your creation. For some of you, that's going to help you to embrace your enthusiasm. For others of you, you need to embrace enthusiasm in order to get to a high place of creation. There's a lot of projects that you guys are working on. Some of you have been very halted. You're letting your emotions get in the way. This is like a very repetitive message. You're letting your emotions get in the way. Don't do that. Especially for those of you who have been dealing literally with love situations. Don't let your emotions get the best of you right now. It's feeling like you've spent enough time thinking about it. Okay? You spent enough time being down in the dumps, and now it's time to embrace enthusiasm. For some of you, I'm hearing specifically there is either a male figure coming into your life, or there's it could be male or female coming into your life, and this person has, for some of you, this person has a lot of passion for you. For others of you, this person has a lot of passion about the work that they do, and it's looking like you guys do similar work, or probably even the same work. It's looking like this person has something to offer you, even if it's some kind of insight. For some of you, this is a creative collaboration. A person with very strong masculine energy, very strong fire energy. This would be a Sagittarius, or an Aries, or a Leo, whatever fire sign. It could be one of those. For some of you, this is actually representing you. I've done it. I've gotten over myself. You can like see his face. I hope how he's like kind of pondering. Okay. He's kind of pondering, and his eyes are almost, I don't know if he's looking straight at the camera or looking to the side, but what I felt was he's like kind of looking down on this. Like, you know what? I'm above that. I'm beyond that. I'm beyond isolating myself. I'm beyond feeling sorry for myself. I'm beyond feeling bad and sad that somebody took my idea. There's so many other ideas, you guys. There are like a million ideas for every one person on this planet. Okay? So don't feel so bad about that. Don't feel bad about a missed opportunity for some of you. Okay, embrace that as your next step. That missed opportunity, the reason you missed that opportunity is because there's a better opportunity out there for you. Embrace that. And some of you I'm seeing like shouting your thanks, like give thanks that you didn't do A because B is coming. Okay, maybe you had an idea for a product. You know, you just had this idea in your head, you kept it to yourself, you had an idea for a product, and then a couple weeks later somebody else comes out with that idea, or they're making millions off of it. Okay, I'm seeing you shouting to the wind, oh my goodness, thank you. They made $2 million off of this idea. That means the simple fact that I had the idea, that means that my next idea is going to be making even more money off of that. We are creating our reality. So create, 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 and have fun creating, you guys. Everything doesn't have to be so serious. Look at this. Momentum gains. So when you get off your keister and start giving thanks for the new situation, when you start giving thanks for your new creativity, when you actually start working on the project, some of you have been halted because you've had a block, writer's block, painter's block, whatever. But once you, for some of you need to be literally going out into nature to embrace this enthusiasm. Some of you need to be going out into nature in order to be inspired in some way. It's feeling like once that inspiration hits, even if that inspiration is coming from you sitting in your pain, once that inspiration hits, things are just going to start moving faster. I'm seeing, specifically for this group, I'm seeing this being your mind moving faster. For some of you, it might be opportunities and momentum gaining in that way, but it's looking like your mind's going to start moving faster. Like for some reason, I'm seeing Adderall. Whether you're physically taking Adderall, finally getting back on your meds and taking Adderall so your mind moves a little faster, or if it's just symbolic, like you need to have the spirit of Adderall, or the spirit of Adderall is making stuff manifest, is giving you all of these ideas. Whatever it is that resonates, it's moving very fast for you. I'm hearing something's moving very fast towards your heart. For some of you, I'm hearing your heart is moving very fast, not like a heart palpitations or anxiety or anything like that, but your heart is moving very fast because there are so many ideas that you have, so much creation that you have within you that you want to get out there. Okay. This happens once you start moving. Once you start moving. Once you get off of your butt, once you stop complaining, once you pull out your sketchbook, that's where the momentum gains. Master Osho. Judgment, you guys, beyond illusion. Excuse me. So it landing right here above this landing above this, above the heartache and above the isolation, that speaks volumes. Or it should. I mean, it speaks volumes to the energy that I'm feeling right now. But it probably should speak volumes to you if you're resonating with this, if you're still watching this and you're connecting with this message. Okay? All of the hurt and the pain is for you to answer the call to action. It's for you to see beyond this illusion, to see beyond the veil, to see beyond the veil of grief, to see beyond the veil of sorrow and isolation. Okay, you're even though your eyes are still closed, and look, here's another butterfly. This is all just a transformation. Okay, but whatever is happening here, all of this downtrodden negative energy, this is calling you, pulling you, pushing you. For some of you, literally magnetizing you towards your destiny, towards the legacy that you're going to be building. Gotta get over yourself, you guys. Perfect. Perfect advice. Prioritize, Archangel Metatron. Focus on your highest priorities. I will help you get organized and motivated. Motivated. This is a motivation card as well. Okay. So if you resonate with the archangels and you feel the need to call on Archangel Metatron, go ahead and do that. But the main message here is to set your priorities. What's more important? You getting what you want immediately? And for some of you, that's why you're feeling so sad, because you're not getting what you want immediately, because you aren't an overnight sensation, because all of your videos didn't go viral, because you started an Instagram a year ago and you still only have 25 followers. Like it's little stuff like that that is not super important. That shouldn't be your priority. Now, if it is your priority, okay, then work on that. But you need to be thinking about what's most important in your life right now. And for some reason, I'm pointing to this, and it's looking like you expressing your creativity in the highest way, for your highest good. It's feeling like that's what your priority is. You expressing yourself in order to embrace all of your truth, in order to embrace love, in order to embrace your joy. Express yourself creatively. Express yourself creatively. That's where you get all this joy from. That's where your happiness comes from. When you're creating, that should be the most important thing to you. And for some, there's lots of different messages for you, but whatever is most important to you, however this resonates for you, that's what you should be prioritizing. That's what you should be. That's what should be in the forefront of your mind. Instead of, oh, I want it to, it's supposed to end up this way. I want it to happen in this time frame. That's not usually how things manifest. Things manifest in their own time. The universe takes its damn sweet time. All you need to do is act as if you're already there. Embrace the enthusiasm. Embrace all of the joy. Sit in your pain. Understand it. Observe it. And then get out of it. And go do what you need to be doing. That's what I have for you guys. Very interesting message. I really hope that it helped. It felt like you needed a bit of motivation. I hope I was able to motivate you to continue to follow your dreams and to continue creating and to get off of your butt and stop feeling sorry for yourself. I'm not bashing you. We all do it. I've felt sorry for myself before, but it's time to make a move. It's time to embrace all of this joy that is surrounding you. Okay. Thank you guys for liking, sharing, and subscribing. If the messages resonate with you, continue to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for all your continued love and support, you guys. I love you guys so much. If you wanna book a personal reading, email me at highpriestessmikaela@gmail.com. Follow me on Instagram. My handle is Pinkie Pie Sugar Pop. It's right down below in the description box. If you want to come through for $5 readings every Friday and Saturday at 8 p.m. Central Time in the U.S., go ahead and do that. And get a little bit of insight on your situation. Other than that, you guys, you got this. Stay motivated. The momentum is going to start gaining here for you soon. As soon as you get your priorities straight and start expressing yourself as you should be. I love you guys so much. Have a beautiful moment, and I'll see you around. Bye. Hey, you guys. Welcome to your energy reading. So I was feeling, I kept hearing heavenly body for you. This trinket, this is actually from an old purse that I had. It says JC on it. So like if you are a person that I guess resonates with Jesus Christ, all right. But also there's a crown on the back. I didn't want to use this side because I had a crown for another trinket. But for some of you, I just keep hearing heavenly bodies. Okay, so I'm here connecting with your heavenly bodies. For some of you, connecting with your ancestors is going to be something that you're needing to do during this period. I'm hearing during this period of awakening, it's looking like you really need to be consulting your higher guidance. You need to be consulting your inner self, your higher self. It's looking like there's a lot of opportunities that are going to start coming up for you to get help. It's looking like this help is all around you. It's looking like there's people there who are available to help you, like people who really want to assist you. So be aware of that. Remember that you are a heavenly body. In fact, we all are. It's just a matter of how you view yourself, and a matter of how you feel about yourself, and how you express your energy. Okay, so let's see what's going on. Sacred Traveler, passion and pleasure. Savor your life. Okay, so this has a lot to do with that heavenly body energy that I was feeling for you. It's feeling like you want to incorporate aspects of heavenly creation into your life right now. It's feeling like you need to have some more fervor about your life. Like I'm seeing like fever, like you give me fever, like you need to have some hotness about yourself, like a fire needs to be put under you, like something needs to motivate you. For some of you, for others of you, it's feeling like you need to just get out there and go enjoy your life. You've been like really serious. I'm hearing a lot of you have been very serious about your career. Okay, we get it. Yes, we understand. It's very important to work on your career, but you know what else is important? Um, Connecting with people is important. Connecting with yourself is important. Going out and having new experiences is also important. Okay, so these are little ways that you can start savoring your life, especially if you feel stuck in a loop. If you feel like you are wake up, work, home, sleep, work, home, sleep, work, home, sleep. If you're in a loop like that, break that loop. Break that loop and go and do something different. Um, you you need to be going out. There's some of you who are getting offers to go out. Like, I mean, this is feeling very platonic. Like your girls or your guys like are asking you to go out somewhere, and you've been like, oh man, I really want to, but I just want to do some extra double, triple, and quadruple checking on this project that's already freaking done. Like, or oh, I don't know, I don't want to get a babysitter because like I don't want to call my aunt to babysit the kids. Like, take take the sacrifice, make the sacrifice, and go and enjoy yourself. Your work can wait for one night. Okay, what else is Tarot Illuminati saying, you guys? So a lot of this, I immediately felt platonic love. But there are quite a few of you who this card is for an intimate love. Okay. You are being drawn towards some people. It's looking like there's people who are starting to come into your life. This is like a very slow and subtle and stable energy. Some of you, I'm hearing like somebody has been courted, like somebody's being courted, like in a very slow and methodical way. And I'm hearing like somebody's not really, you're not like really paying attention to this courtship. It's almost like, oh, well, we're friends, yeah. But this person's like, I love you, okay? Um, if you find yourself, and here I'm hearing like there's some workaholics out there who, again, you're being drawn towards these people, but you're just making up excuses to not go. You're making up excuses to not enjoy yourself. You're making up excuses to not have a pleasurable time. You're making up excuses to not savor your life. I'm hearing this is going to save your life. Like, not saying you're going to die or anything like that, but you going out and enjoying yourself is going to save you. I'm hearing it's going to save you from embarrassment. For some of you, it's going to save you from hesitation. It's feeling like once you finally start to go out, you're going to have, I'm hearing like a boost of creativity, or like a spark of creativity. And it's looking like you needed to either get over some kind of like writer's block. Like, it's not feeling like super heavy, but it's like I have this presentation to do, and I'm supposed to come up with a very unique idea or a unique viewpoint, but I can't think of anything right now. When you go and savor your life, when you go out and party, I'm seeing specifically, like, for some of you, I know there's people who don't drink, but for some of you, I'm seeing like going out and just getting drunk and having this spark of an idea and like writing it down in your phone, or like recording it on your phone. This is what happens when you break out of your norm and break out of your cycle. That's how creation happens. When the cycle is broken, when you break out of your everyday thing that you do, your everyday cycle, okay? Another two. So there's a necessity for balance in your life. Your finances need to be balanced with your emotional world. Your physical world needs to be balanced with your emotional world. Some of you are going to start coming upon opportunities to do this. I'm hearing that when you are asked to go out, make sure that you are sticking to your budget. When you are going and having fun, make sure you're sticking to your budget. Some of you need to come up with a budget so that you don't spend too much. I'm hearing some of you guys need to budget your love. I'm hearing that there are some of you who are like not really aware of the courtship, but those of you who are aware of the courtship and you're like knee deep in it, and you are like giving a lot of yourself. Some of you need to budget that love. You need to budget the energy that you're giving other people. So in order to not get overwhelmed, and in order to not get burnt out, because we can get burnt out on love. We can get burnt out on giving of ourselves, like giving to other people. I'm hearing that there's some codependent energy here. It's not like super heavy, but it's almost like, if you don't budget your love, you're going to seem too codependent. I'm hearing don't get too thirsty for some of you. Yes, this is for a love situation for some of you, but I'm hearing it very heavy on the work and career side. Don't get too thirsty about your work, because it's looking like if you spend too much time working on something and working out the details of something and quadruple checking it, it's looking like you might overdo it. And then your boss is going to be like, okay, well, this is a lot. Like, I asked you to write, a 10-page report, and this is a novel, so try not to get too thirsty, budget your time and budget your emotion, budget the emotion that you're putting into your work, and make sure that you're enjoying yourself. Make sure you're enjoying your work instead of being so serious about it. Great. An offer coming in. Both an offer of marriage and love for some of you an offer of marriage and love, some of you an offer of promotion, some of you an offer of for some reason I'm seeing like a church, like an offer of going to church, like some kind of spiritual offering. For some of you who are like deep into the esoteric, this is an offering from the all that is, an offering from spirit. Because you've balanced yourself out, and you've budgeted your time and your money and your emotions and your mental space and your heart space, you've balanced this all out, and so now the universe wants to marry you. I mean, like, not physically marry you, but the universe wants to deliver you some more insight on your spiritual gifts. because you've been enjoying yourself and you've been balancing everything out. That's some of you. Others of you, it's looking like these um, offers are going to be starting to roll in soon. But there is a step that you have to take, a couple steps that you have to take. First and foremost, be friendly with yourself, take care of yourself, and go have some fun. Try not to work too hard. Try not to spend too much money. Make sure I'm hearing like make sure your children have lunch money. Like make sure your children have money for the movies and money for their soccer shoes and stuff like that. um and oh wow, I'm hearing like maybe, wow, okay, this is specific, like at a soccer game, like if you're at a soccer game for your children, or you're at some kind of event for your children, that's where this offer is going to come in. Make sure you're socializing. Gosh, this is so heavy on social behavior. Make sure you're socializing, you guys, whoever's here and resonating with this message. Make sure you're going and talking to people. I'm hearing like go and talk to somebody. And for others of you, I'm hearing that this person, he's making the offer to her, but I'm hearing that this person is going to come up to you and just start chatting you up, just at your children's soccer game, or at the PTA meeting, or when you're on the bus. Like, be open to this stuff happening, and make sure you're participating with spirit when these offers come up to you. Make sure that you're meeting the energy halfway. So again, putting your intentions out there, that's meeting the energy halfway. And so then it comes back to you when you put it out. When you say, I want so and so, you put it out there, and then it comes back to you. That's this is you putting yourself out there. This is the universe. This is God is a woman. This is the universe saying, okay, here's this back. Yes, I understand and I accept what you want in your life, so I'm going to give you the satisfaction of my hand in marriage. This is a big analogy that I'm saying right now, but what you put out comes back to you. And everything that you're balancing in your life right now, this is setting you up for something good. It's setting you up for the offer, the job offer. It's looking like the job offer that you want for some of you. But the main message for you is that you need to be enjoying yourself. If you get too thirsty about it, it won't turn out the way that you want it to turn out. If you get too thirsty about a relationship, sorry. If you get too thirsty about a relationship, it's looking like that might be a turnoff for somebody. I'm so sorry. There was like a bug. Anyway, that might be a turnoff for somebody. Okay, balance yourself out. You can clearly see that there's a lot of balance here in store for you, because you got a 2, and a 4. And that's all together. That's 8 there. So that's empowerment, power, wealth, money. Like I'm hearing specifically like financial wealth. There are some of you who, in order to get that financial wealth, you need to be doing this. You need to be taking a break with yourself and giving yourself a break. Wow, lots of messages coming out for this group. Great, perfect. Make a promise to yourself and stick to it. So if you know that you're a workaholic, or if you know that you have the tendency to become clingy, if you know that about yourself, before you start working on a project, make yourself a list, or make yourself some kind of schedule to say, okay, I'm going to work for an hour, and then I'm going to take a 15-minute break. I'm gonna work for 4 hours, and then I'm not going to work on this tomorrow, and then resume the next day. You need to make some compromises with yourself about your physical situations, because that's what's going to help you to give of yourself and to receive from your environment in a very balanced way. For those of you who are in a love situation, who, as I said before, if you know that you get really clingy, or you know that you get like kind of obsessive, like before you go on the date, before you start the Match.com dating profile, or whatever it is that you're doing with your love life, before you start that, You probably need to write it down. Write it down in a journal. Make it your background on your phone for some of you. I will not be thirsty. It could be something like that. Or I I will not kiss on the first date. Or I'm gonna remember to wear ugly panties so that I don't give it up on the first date. Like, I will only look at him or her for 5 seconds and not get caught up in the color of their eyes. Like, you need to be giving yourself this narrative, and you need to stick to it. That it's going to help you in the long run. It's going to help you to not appear like you're doing far too much, whatever situation it is. This is how you can be true to yourself and stay true to yourself. And this is how you can make sure you stay balanced and stay on the frequency of self-love, because that's where it all needs to start. That's what it all leads back to. Self-love. Savor your life. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy you first. Okay, what's your advice? Beloved one, this is very lovey-dovey. Right? For some of you guys, whoever is in the love situation. Okay. Archangel Chamuel, I am helping you with your spiritual soulmate relationship. So there's quite a few of you who have been asking for this, who have been asking to find this right person. You're being supported in that. And this is a process. It's a process to be with somebody that you love and care about. It's a process to find somebody that you are completely compatible with. It's a process to find somebody that you click with and that you vibe with. Okay, so call on Chamuel if you need to, but just know that wherever your heart is concerned, whether it's romantic or your work and career situation, whatever you are putting your heart into, you are being helped with that. You're being guided with it. And I'm hearing specifically, this is something I often say, but you need to be asking your ancestors, and you need to be asking. I think I said that in the beginning of the reading. You need to be asking your ancestors and guides and angels to help you. It's not just like, okay, well, I know they're there and they'll help me. You need to ask them to interfere in your life. Ask them to give you an idea about what to compromise on. Ask them to help you balance out your finances. Ask them to help you to set emotional boundaries. Ask for help with finding something to do, like finding something to savor, finding something in your life to savor. You need to open up your mouth and make sure, or open up your spirit, open up your heart, and make sure you are making a specific request so that you can get what you want. Okay? That's what I have for you guys today. I hope the messages resonate with you. If they do, awesome. Go ahead and like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for everybody who is continued giving their love and support to me. I love you guys so much. Thank you for being with me on this journey. If you want to book a personal reading, you can email me at highpriestessmikaela@gmail.com. Just be aware I go strictly by the energy, you guys. So send your inquiries to see if we're an energetic match for each other. Follow me on Instagram. My handle is right down below in the description box. Check out $5 readings on Friday and Saturday at 8 p.m. Central Time in the U.S. every week. This looks like things are going to start working out for you if you are willing to take care of yourself, and if you're willing to balance yourself, and if you're willing to make promises to yourself. Okay, I love you guys so much. Have a beautiful moment, and I'll see you around. Bye.